What up? We're never live on YouTube, but we're live on YouTube today. How's everybody doing? Just got myself set up here. I'm just going to make sure that I can watch everybody's comments so I can talk to y'all. Give me like 1 second. Boom, there we are. Oh shit, I gotta mute that. There we go. All right, yo. So, me and Adam Calhoun's brand new album is out right now. I'm going to put it in the chat. I can see everybody's chats coming in. What up, what up, what up, what up, what up? Let me just quickly pin one here. Boom. Grab your album. Damn, the chat is blowing up. What's up, you guys? What's up, what's up, what's up? This is crazy. Hangovergang.com. Boom. Okay. I'm never going to be able to pin that comment because you guys are going way too fast. Oh, I got it. Okay, boom. We're done. What's up? How's everybody doing? So, as you probably know, me and Adam Calhoun's brand new album, The Brave, is out right now. And I'm doing this live stream because this is pretty much this is last call for albums. This is it. We are like well over. Thank you. We are well over 3/4 sold out right now. I don't know how many people are in this chat, but I'd be willing to wager that there's about as many albums left as there are people in this chat. We are way past, like we are over 3/4 sold out right now. So that's why I'm here. I'm just letting everybody know. If you want a copy of the new album, The Brave, boom, which I just happen to have right here. If you want a copy of me and Adam Calhoun's new album, The Brave, grab it now. Like I said, we're over 3/4 out. And once these albums are gone, they are literally gone forever. We will never make a single copy of this album ever again. Once these things sell out, we are like we're done. I think it's like a pretty cool thing. Like two of the biggest independent artists in the world made a collab that most people probably never thought would happen, considering that me and Adam's relationship started with a beef. So I think it's pretty cool that it happened in the first place. And man, it's a super exclusive, limited edition thing. Like I said, we're over 3/4 sold out right now. So if you guys want a copy of the new album, The Brave, go to hangovergang.com and grab your copy now. Because I'd be willing to wager that by probably being conservative about it, maybe like 24, 48 hours, and they're going to be gone. And when they're gone forever. So I guess... here, I'll show you guys a couple little things real quick because I got the website brought up here. Boom. This is the website. These are the 3 merch packs up top on this top row here. Blood, Sweat, and Tears. So the blood one has like the jacket, the hat, the bracelet, the album, the flag, the camo shirt. The sweat pack is obviously very clever, I know. The sweatsuit and the ball cap with the albums, and the Tears pack is a t-shirt and a hat and the albums. And then we got a bunch of other exclusive gear, like we got this HOG ACAL jersey. It says The Brave on the back, says Hangover Gang on one sleeve.
Babe, you have a little bit of something. Pull this window over there.
Can I just close it? Oh,
just pull.
that's
You.
That's me. That's my window. Got it. Thanks, babe. So, as you guys can see, I'm not a very seasoned veteran of the streaming world. So Nova just came in here to smart me up to some stuff. So, anyways, you guys can see there's like all this. This is all the Brave gear. It's all exclusive. Once the albums sell out, all these shirts, the jerseys, the merch packs, everything will be deleted the second that the albums sell out. And like I said, we're about we're just over 3/4 of the albums sold out right now. So. If you want an album, if you want one of the new merch packs or one of the exclusive T-shirts or anything like that, take your butts over to hangovergang.com and grab it and grab your stuff while you can. I guess so. There was a lot of people super upset that we had an autographed album section that got like sold out like in like less than 2 minutes or something. and there was a lot of people really upset that they missed out on the autographed copies. But I gotta tell you, nobody truly missed out on the autographed copies, because all you gotta do is get a regular copy of The Brave. Every single purchase of this album, you have like a 1 in 20 chance of getting the gold shiny cover autographed. Every single album purchase has like a 1 in 20 chance of getting an autographed special edition cover. And we're making sure of that because, as you guys have seen, we have over 10,000 copies of the album in the mail already heading to your guys' houses. Me and Nova have been autographing and packing and shipping. My mom, my dad, my sister, they're all packing albums and labeling them and shipping them to you guys. Like, if you saw one of the last couple videos I've dropped, it truly is like, it doesn't get any more family oriented than this. My entire family is literally packing these albums, labeling them, and shipping them to your guys' houses. So every like 18th, 19th, 20th package, we just randomly slide one of the gold autograph copies in. So that's why I'm saying any purchase of the Brave album, you got like a 1 in 20 chance of getting the autographed special edition copy. So I'm so sorry that like this is all I've been talking about for like 3 days. It's like for 3 days it's just been like, buy my album, do this, do that, buy the album, they're almost gone, da 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 da. But you got to understand that like probably 3 months of my life like went into this album, from deciding we were going to do it to actually getting into the studio, and I made all the beats for the album, to writing the songs, to shooting all the videos, to planning the releases and getting the artwork done and getting the videos to you guys. And Nova and I designed all of the merch and all of the merch packs and designed the album cover, like everything all in. Like, we're talking about like 3 or 4 months of like planning and executing ideas and shooting and recording and making beats and designing and da 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 da. That's like, that's 4 months worth of every single day. So it's like, you know, people get on here and they're like, dog, all you talk about is selling your album, all you're doing is promo, da 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 da. And I'm just like, bro, like, you got to understand, like, me and my girlfriend spent the last 4 months of our lives like working on this and preparing for this, and it's super important that like after all the time and energy and money and creativity and hours and blood and sweat and tears that we poured into this thing, like we really got to do ourselves justice at this point, and we got to just like get the albums out there and get them to people and promote our music. Like, there's no point in us investing every single dollar that we make back into the music if we can't sell our albums without everybody getting super mad at us for no reason. So yeah, if you're annoyed at me at this point in time for promoting the album and stuff, like, I apologize, but also go fuck yourself. I gotta do what I gotta do. But anyways, back to the album, yippee. So, like I said, like, if you get any copy of this, you got a 1 in 20 chance of getting an autographed shining edition. And for the people who don't end up getting the autographed or the gold or silver foil editions, it's all good. Like, even the regular album is collectible. It is exclusive. It's limited. Like, there's a very select number available, and once they're sold out, they're literally gone forever. So whether you got an autographed one or a gold one or a silver one, or you just got the regular CD, like, they're all collectible because they will not exist ever again after this. So don't feel bad if you just get the regular album. It's still, to me, it's still a piece of history. It's still 2 of the biggest independent artists in the world, a physical copy of their album that's never going to exist ever again. So I still think that's pretty cool. And like, I don't know, man, like, low key also, like, You guys know like my whole history with like the music industry, and like I'm pretty bitter at the music industry. Like, when I was a kid, just like a lot of rappers, like all we wanted was that record deal. We just wanted a record deal, and we just wanted to get our music to the masses, and we thought our only way to do that was to get a record deal. And then, you know, you grow up and you get smartened up to the industry and you figure out how the music business works. and you find out how record labels operate, and you find out how these streaming services rob artists, and labels take advantage of people who have dreams and exploit people's dreams and steal their money and exploit their creativity. You get smartened up to all that like over the years. So a big part of dropping these physical albums to me is like, this completely cuts out the music industry. Completely. A music industry that's done nothing but take advantage of artists, exploit their dreams, rob them dry, bleed them of every single dollar they have. These physical copies cut out the entire music industry. There's no label to take advantage of us. There's no distribution company to take a percent. Nobody's got their hands in our pockets. And to me, like, that's just so important. Like, I can't support a music industry that's done nothing but take advantage of artists since the inception of the business. So, not only is it super cool and like a collectible piece of history, but to me, it's just like, this is my like cool way of just saying like, screw the music industry. I'm not working. Why would I stand with an industry that stands for everything that I stand against? I just can't do it. Like, I make these albums, I make collab projects with my family. I made a project with Brandon and Nova. That's my best friend and my girlfriend. I made a project with Madchild. That's one of my best friends. I made this project with Adam Calhoun. That's one of my best friends. I make music with my family, for my family, and that's you guys. And in this particular instance, me, my mom, my dad, my sister, and Nova are the ones sending you guys all these albums. So it's like, really, like, I made the music with my family. I made the music for my family, and I'm sending the music with the help of my family to you guys. Like, there's no room to be cutting in some crooked ass record label or music industry in any shape or form. Like, I think you guys know, like, I don't think anybody expected this. Low key, I'm like the hardest on myself. I'm so hard on myself. I never do anything good enough. I never meet my own expectations. Like, I am tough on myself. I never pat myself on the back. I never give myself credit. But the one thing I can say that I'm definitely proud of myself for is 4 years ago, we went viral with Dear Rappers. And we did so many huge, massive viral records after that. And we were on the news and covered by so much press and sold out a bunch of tours and did the Dear Slim NFT with the Eminem beat. We did so many incredible things and had so many amazing successes. And still to this day, 4 years later, still independent, 100% independent. Still no record label, still no manager, still no marketing team, still no PR, still no publicist, nothing. It's literally just still us. And that's why we're able to do stuff like this. And I'm really proud of that. And like I said, man, we're over 3/4 sold out of these bad boys. If you want one, go to hangovergang.com and grab yours now before they sell out. Because they're going to be gone in like the next 48 hours, I guarantee it. And yo, just wipe away all the disdain that I have for the music industry and just like wipe all that bitterness that I have for the music business away. Like, do y'all remember getting physical music back in the day? Like, do y'all remember that? Because you're looking at the kid who was 13, 14 years old, like sitting outside the CD store waiting for the doors to open so I could run my little ass inside and grab the new Eminem or grab the new Slipknot or grab the new whatever it was at the time. Like, and I miss that about music. It just seems that like over the last 10 years or 6-7 years, music has been deduced from this like physical form that you could touch and hold and feel and read the song names and read the CD booklet. It's been like deduced from that to like just like press and play on your iPhone or press and play on your Android or press and play on Apple Music or streaming on Spotify. And like, that's all cool. But like, those services ravage and rob artists, first of all. Like, all of the time and energy that we put into creating music, and then the streaming services give us like a fraction of a cent like per stream in our song. Like, that's insulting, first of all. But like, music used to be like an experience. Like when you could go to the store and grab like an album, like music was an experience. I remember I used to run in, grab the CD. You know, I'd get to the house, I'd pull off the shrink wrap, I'd put like a cushion from the couch on the floor. I'd sit on that cushion like cross-legged. I'd put my headphones on. I'd read the CD booklet. I'd hold on to the CD case, and I'd listen to the album the whole way through. And I'd really like experience it. And it was like a moment. And that's what music is. It's a moment. It's an event. It's something that like that. It's an experience that you can have that can have an impact on you that lasts a lifetime. And that's how I want my music to be consumed. I want people to get this CD in their hands and know that this CD literally came from my hands into my parents' hands, into an envelope, into the mail to your house. I want people to know this. I held this. This is me. And I just look at it like these albums is like every album is like a brick in the wall of this empire that we're all building together independently. And I think everybody should be able to hold on to a piece of what we've built together. And that's how I want my music to be consumed, man. I'm just like, I'm not okay with just people expendably pressing play on a streaming service and being done with it and moving on with their lives. Like, I mean, I don't know. That does not appeal to me. I listened to music and had experiences listening to CDs when I was a kid that have lasted with me like for my entire life. And I want to affect people in that same way. So yeah, man. Come to the event, bro. Have an experience, dude. www.hangovergang.com. Like I said, they're over 3/4 done. Dude, it's been such a wild. Like, I'm gonna jump in the comments here in a second. I'm gonna answer as many questions as I can, but like, the comments are coming through so darn fast that I don't know if I'm gonna be able to keep up with you guys, but I'm gonna do my best. Somebody said, "Is a HOG record label coming?" Somebody said, "Are all the albums signed?" Yo, I'm working on getting a HOG record label together right now. But like, my whole thing is, when I have a record label and I can sign some of these independent artists out there that I think are really dope and that I love, I want to be able to dedicate my time to that artist. And right now, I'm working like 20 hours a day on my own stuff. So if I signed a bunch of artists right now, I wouldn't be able to dedicate a sufficient amount of time to their careers. And then they're going to feel the same way about me that I feel about record labels right now. So I will make Hangover Gang a label at some point, and we'll sign up a bunch of really dope independent artists that I like. But it's got to be the right time, and I have to have my life needs to be in a place where I can take my foot off the gas in my own career, and help these guys sort of like chase their dreams and not have them feel neglected. You know what I mean? So, I mean, do you guys know how this album started? I think I've told like a lot of you guys before. I've made some posts about it, but man, like. It felt like for a long time people were hitting me up and being like, "Yo, do a project with Adam Calhoun, do a project with Adam Calhoun." And people were bugging Adam saying, "Yo, do a project with Tom, do a project with Tom." And we were both like, "Nah." And Adam was like the first one who was really vocal, and he was like, "Nah, I don't like that dude. I don't like his music." Whatever it was that he said. And dude, for some reason, like, I don't know if it's because I was bullied as a kid or what. Usually when these guys are talking and making their songs and talking shit about me and dissing and stuff, like, I'm not even out here listening to that shit. Like, I have like no time or energy for that. But for some reason, like, the Adam one like touched me, and I was like, "Yo, I'm not letting it go down like that, bro." So I ended up getting his phone number and calling him. And me and Adam got on the phone and screamed at each other for like 45 minutes. Like, the most heinous conversation you could imagine, yo. Like, we were saying some rank shit to each other, just like insulting each other and like this. It was gnarly. But then at like some point, like, for whatever reason, like, things like cooled down. and like we stopped screaming at each other, and we started kind of like hearing each other for the first time and realizing like, oh, yo, like we got a lot more in common than we thought, and I think we'd get along really good if we just allowed each other to get along for 5 seconds. And that's what happened. And like, dude, we started out that phone call as like enemies, and we got off that phone call as brothers. Like, and that is rare. Like, that does not happen. This industry is like so intent on tearing people apart over whatever, money and politics and different ideas and whatever. And I was just really proud that like we didn't allow that to happen to us. And you know, we didn't, it's not like we got on the phone, yelled at each other, then we were homies and we made an album. We like literally for like months, we were on the phone like 3-4 nights a week just talking about like whatever was going on, mental health or stresses in our lives or just like regular life stuff. And we like really got to know each other and like really created a real actual bond. And once we did that, you know, after a couple months of that went by, it was like, yo, like maybe we should work on some music. And we only planned on making like 1 or 2 songs. And then after we made 2 songs and they came out so good, I was like, yo, we got to do more. We got to do an album. And then we ended up with The Brave. It's so crazy that something that started out as a beef ended up with a masterpiece of an album. What up? I'm on live right now. Are you getting arrested? You want to say hi to the people?
Yo! Hold on. How do I turn a light on in here?
Are you getting arrested right now?
Getting arrested right now. What are you on? Discord or something?
No, I'm live on YouTube right now.
Oh, well, yeah, I wish I could go on live on YouTube. That'd be great.
Yeah, you're not allowed.
What's everyone saying? How they like everything?
Here, I'll hold you up so you can talk for a sec. I'll tell you. People are like, oh my God, Adam Calhoun's on FaceTime right now. Adam, gang, gang, gang. The comments are going crazy, bro. Just give me. I'm scrolling through.
Hey, I just want to say I hope you guys can hear me and thank you for all the love and the support you showed me and Tom and changing our lives and our families' lives. And this is from us to you guys and so much love. We don't take this shit for granted.
Hell yeah. Yo, yeah, people legit thought you were getting arrested with that light. But yeah, I'm just telling everybody about the album and telling them that they're almost gone and telling them about the process of creation and stuff. And I was just like, can't do a live stream without getting Adam Calhoun on FaceTime.
You gotta hold it closer to the mic.
I got to hold him closer to the mic? Okay, hold on.
Hey, you want me to? Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, they can hear you now, yeah.
I just want to say thank you to everyone who got the album or whoever listened to the songs that we put out. Thank you for everything, all the love and the support. And that's why we're never going to sign any kind of record deals. We do this for you guys, the underdogs, and thank you for changing our lives forever. I love you guys all. Thank you so much.
Hell yeah, bro. That's funny. We just got finished talking about labels and independent stuff, so you put the button on that. That was perfect. All right. I'll call you.
Call me later tonight.
I'll call you when I'm done. Love you, dog. Peace. I just felt like we had to do that, right? Had to call out Adam and get him on the phone and let him. I don't know if you guys could hear him or not, but he was just saying thank you for changing our lives, and thank you guys for the support, and thank you for the love on the new album. And he was just big up in you guys and giving you guys your flowers. So I hope you guys could hear it come out of his mouth, because that's really important, man. Like since this album dropped, like me and Adam have had some really amazing conversations about you guys and how well the album's been received and how well the last 2 videos have been received, and how proud we are of this project and how grateful and thankful we are for you guys. So I hope you guys heard some of the words that came out of his mouth, because they were important. But yeah, man, I definitely have to say, like, as far as collab projects go, like, there's a lot of artists who collab for different reasons. I don't collab with people based on who's most popular or who's most talented or anything like that. Like, I only collab with people who are my family, and that dude Adam is my family. And I think a lot of artists collab for a lot of different reasons. A lot of artists collab for views and for clicks and for money and for an opportunity to grow their fan base and stuff like that. And to me, like, that doesn't make for good music. The only reason that two artists should ever collab on any project is because those two guys have a real intention to make something that they could not make by themselves. They want to make something that they could only make if they came together with somebody else. And I can quite confidently say that this new album, The Brave, could not have been made by myself alone. It couldn't have been made by Adam alone. This album could only exist if the both of us came together with the intention of creating something new and something different and something that we couldn't create by ourselves. And I really think that we've done that, and I'm very, very proud of it. The day that we dropped this album, I went and walked around my pool for like an hour, and I listened to the entire album all the way through for probably the first time in a few weeks, and there wasn't a single song that I felt like, oh, I gotta skip this one, or I'm bored of this one, or I don't like this one. Like, the entire album, like every song, I was like blown away. I was like, dude, I don't remember us being this dope. Like, what did we do here? Like, it's crazy. And I called Adam and I was like, dude, I don't know when the last time you listened to this album is, probably a few weeks ago like me when we got it back from mastering, but you got to sit back and take this whole album in, because once you've, you know, I made all the beats and we wrote all the songs together and recorded it and da-da-da-da-da, and by the time you've heard songs like 1,000 times, you lose all ability to be able to be like, oh, this song's dope, this song's not dope, this is a hit, that's not, because you've heard it so many times, you've got so close to it. So to be able to take like a 2-3 week break and then come back and hear it for the first time, mixed and mastered and exactly how it's supposed to be, I was like blown the F away. Like, I was blown away. I called Adam and I was like, bro, I don't know if you realize this, but this thing is a freaking masterpiece. So 19 songs. I guess that's the other thing. There's 19 songs on this bad boy. Oh, can I get it focused? There you go. 19 songs. White Boys, Clout, fire emojis. Mad Child's on fire emojis. We All Got Some Things. Don't Want to Hear It. Nova is on Clout. New World Order, In God We Trust. Struggle Jennings and Nova are on that song. Oh, I lost it. Smoke, Bad Guy, Revenge, Let Me Go, Nova's on that one as well. Prayer, Soldier, Free World, Back and Forth, I Feel Good, The Story, and White Boys 2, the remix with Mad Child. Dude, it's like, that's another important thing to say. This album has 5 extra songs on it. There's 19 songs on this album, and the digital version that drops March 4th, it only has 14 songs on it. There's 5 bonus songs on the album, and a lot of them are autographed, gold and silver copies, etc., etc. You guys know the drill. So I would encourage you, right here, like it says on the screen, hangovergang.com, grab your copy of The Brave. Me and Adam would appreciate the hell out of it. So yeah, man, it's like, I guess the other cool thing about the album is, people have expectations of like who I am as an artist, and they kind of like to put me in a box, and they have a certain thing that they expect from me, my solo stuff, and people have like a certain thing that they expect from Adam and his solo stuff, and he's kind of in a box too, and people want exactly what they want from us, and they don't want anything else. They're like, I want the political stuff, or I want the mental health stuff, or I want the addiction stuff, or I want feel-good stuff, or I want songs like this or songs like that. Like, everybody knows as solo artists what they want from me and what they want from Adam. And the coolest part about this album is together, we're not solo artists anymore. And on this album, we're not solo artists on this album. We're a team. And it's never been done before. Me and Adam have never been together making music before. So there's no expectations. We get to define for the first time what it is that people can expect from me and Adam. And we get to establish the bar and set the bar for the first time of what we do together. And that was honestly like so freeing and so liberating because neither one of us felt like we were trapped in a box. We felt like we were doing something that had never been done for the first time. And that created like a level of artistic freedom. It was just liberating. So we got to experiment and make a bunch of really cool music that we wouldn't have made as solo artists, that we would only make together as a unit. And we talked about a lot of things that we'd never talked about before, and made a lot of music that y'all, we made all the music that people want to hear from us, the political stuff and the ass-kicking bangers, but we also made a lot of music that I don't think anybody expected and nobody realized they needed. And that's, to me, is what's really, really special about the project, is that there's everything that you could want from me and Adam, and there's also a whole bunch of stuff that you didn't even know that you needed. And that's what makes it so dope, man. That's what two artists coming together to make an album should do. They should do something special that they can only make by themselves. Or only make together, rather, that they couldn't make by themselves. All these, I saw, the same guy keeps saying, controlled opposition puppet. Bro, there's, so many of these weirdos that, really think that, we're Illuminati, record label people, and it's the weird part is, when I was a kid, I used to be super into those, conspiracy videos and, watching them. And, I'd be like, oh, my God, the whole music industry's infected and da-da-da-da-da. And shit, to, a certain extent, a lot of that is true. But you know what really, pisses me off about it? It's, if you just want to be oh, Tom McDonald's an Illuminati guy and he's, a record secret plant from a record label and blah, blah. To me, it's kind of saying dumb shit doesn't bother me. The part that bothers me is I spent so many hours of my life making all these beats, and I spent so many hours of my life writing all these songs, and Nova spent so many hours of her life designing merch and coming up with a plan of how we were going to release everything. And I got my sister and my folks here to help us pack envelopes and send CDs, and it's just by somebody being oh, you're Illuminati, to me it's okay, well, what you're inferring is that I secretly have some sort of backing or help from a label or the secret group of rich people, and it's just you're discrediting how much work we do. I've personally packed and shipped over 100,000 CDs in the last 3.5 years. Me and my girlfriend's entire lives have been consumed by making music independently. And maintaining our artistic integrity. It's entirely consumed our lives. And to say that we're not working as hard as we're working because some secret group of music industry reptilians from Mars that drink baby's blood are funding Tom McDonald's music, it's just come say that to me at a show. I dare you. So anyways, that's the part that really bothers me. Do you guys want to hear one of the new songs? I'll play you guys something just off my phone. You guys want to hear something? Hold up. Let me look at the album cover. What song do you guys want to hear? Hold up. If this focuses. Okay, there you go. You guys pick a song. Put the name in the comment section, and I'll play one of these songs for you guys. What do you guys want to hear? Hold up, let me look. I got the whole album right here on my phone. I know it's not in focus. I'm trying.
It's on autofocus with your face, honey.
If I put it in front of my face, will it work?
Here, you can just go here. Look.
My face is on the album.
It's not working there. You go here.
Okay, oh,
and then
that's
you go to the
perfect.
back,
That's
and
perfect.
then see if it comes up. Go to hug.
Oh, yeah.
This one. Oh, well, scroll down over here. See, maybe you can zoom somehow. It's like Windows, so we're
Okay, there you go.
Okay.
Everybody put your whatever you want to hear, start dropping it in the comments right now.
There you go.
And whatever gets the most votes, I'll play that song.
Oh, it doesn't give away the features. No cheating.
I know, right? Okay, I'm watching the chat. You guys let me know. Oh, people are saying fire emojis, smoke, clout, smoke, smoke, revenge, smoke, smoke. A lot of people are saying smoke for some reason. A lot of people are saying smoke and clout. A lot of people said soldier, yeah, clout, soldier, smoke, clout. A lot of people saying bad guys. Damn, there's so many, like, yeah, a lot of people saying bad guys and clout, bad guys and clout, bad guys and clout. A lot of people are saying fire emojis, too. Okay, hold up. I'm just going to play it off my phone. I'll hold it up to the mic. Hold up, hold up. Nova, what should I play him, you think? What should I play him, you think? People are saying pretty much like clout, smoke, bad guys, or fire emojis. Like, that's the four that are coming through like crazy.
I'm very biased.
Why? Why are you biased?
Well, because I'm on two of those. I'm biased to those.
So which ones are those? Clout and smoke?
You pick between clout and smoke.
Oh, it's so tough. There's
Smoke is really cool. Smoke is really good. The verses. You don't have to play all the way to mine. But
yeah, a lot of people saying bad guys too.
bad guys is the most fire. But Adam has the first verse on it.
Everybody's saying clout, smoke, and bad guys. I don't know why they're picking those three. That's like, to me, I mean, those are all bangers, but it's just like, I don't know. Okay, fine.
Which one are you doing?
I don't know. I guess I'll play smoke. I don't fucking know.
Well, no Rockfella feature in live stream too. You're welcome.
Okay, I'll play you guys smoke. It's not like the fastest song. It's not like the biggest banger, but it seems like a lot of people want to hear smoke. So I'll play you. I'll play my verse from smoke. Here we go. Can you guys hear it?
Everybody pray for the smoke. Then they want water when there's flames at the door. Brave for the most, aim for the throat, brains on the floor. All of my haters are woke, and I don't claim the goat, but they say I'm dope. Cut myself with razor blades, okay, I'm coke. Savor every taste of cake until I'm broke. Laser focused like a military scope. Hey,
Red dot.
welcome to the audition.
Headshot.
Let the gun go bam bam, bedrock. Let me see you at a red light, dead stop. I'm a killing machine, there's no blood when I bleed. There's no guts in my cuts, there's no knocking out teeth. There's just robotic sounds and there's sparks on my feet. So I spit at the ground on my mouth, gasoline. Smoke. Yeah, I don't want the smoke, smoke. Middle fingers like I'm stone cold. Yeah, I don't want the smoke, smoke. Got you choking till your dog close.
Y'all don't wanna with somebody who walked through hell. I can count on one finger who knows me well. 100% real, baby girl, don't melt. Yeah, I burn money, it'll touch my wealth. Say goodbye at the bridge, cause
This
we
Nova's
burn for
verse.
fun, cause we don't need no one. Y'all see the flames and you run. I see what I can become. Feeling like
Boom. That's all you get. That's all you get. That's part of Nova's verse, and that was my verse. It sucks playing it off the phone because it's definitely not doing like the beats. It's not doing the song justice, period. But that beat slaps. Like, yo, the bass on that song will shatter your windows, yo. Yeah, people are saying 100% Girl Don't Melt. Yeah, that was one of Nova's bars. So yeah, like, I don't know, man. You guys wanted Smoke. It's not the song I would have picked. It's a banger for sure, but it's like a 9 out of 10, and there's like the whole CD is full of like 10 out of 10s. But Nova bodied her verse on that, and yeah, just wait till you guys hear this shit in speakers. They're gonna be like, "What the fuck?" It's gonna melt your brains. And Adam's verse on Smoke is crazy too. So, boom, brand new album, The Brave. Like I said, we're over 3/4 sold out right now. Grab your copy, www.hangovergang.com. It's got 5 extra songs on it that you'll never find anywhere else in the world. Grab your copy, man. Me and Adam and Nova would appreciate it. And also, that's the 5 people on the whole album. When I said that, like, I'm out here making music with my family, like, I'm not lying. Like, it's me on the album, Adam on the album, Nova on the album, Struggle on the album, and Madchild on the album. It's just 5 of them, and those are all people that I consider family. We didn't put anybody on this thing that is not practically like blood to us. So, I mean, that's the cool thing, bro, is I feel like when a lot of artists do like collab projects, it sounds like 2 artists coming together to just collaborate on a couple songs just because. And like, our whole thing was, it wasn't just a bunch of artists coming together to collab just because. It was like family making music and doing it because it was something special to do. And that's why it means so darn much to me, you guys. So yeah, I hope you guys decide to pick up a copy. Like I said, man, we're like, oh shit, what did I just do? Oh, here we go. I'm not a streaming vet, so I'm over here just trying to make it work. Yeah, I hope you guys pick up a copy. I hope you love it as much as we loved making it, and as much as, you know, I heard it for the first time in 3 weeks walking around the pool the other day, and like, I fell in love with it all over again. It's just such a masterpiece. Like, I'm beyond about it. So yeah, I'll answer like some of you guys' questions, and we'll hang out for a little bit. Somebody said, "Yo, has anybody got their albums yet?" Probably not, because it dropped Friday, but between Friday and Saturday, me, my mom, my dad, my sister, and Nova, we got like over 10,000 copies in the mail already. So Monday, they should start showing up at people's houses. The post office is closed on Sunday, so we're kind of screwed today. But tomorrow, we're going to get another 7,000 copies in. All the copies should be out next week. We should be sold out in like the next 48 hours, and all the copies will be in the mail next week. So if you get a copy, you know, it's going to go in the mail like almost immediately. You got literally my whole family working on it for you right now. It'll go in the mail almost immediately, and you should have it like within a couple days. So, and we ship worldwide, just so you know. I'm just flipping through here, you guys. Cody Mason says, why do you not make your own streaming service and save some CD pollution? Dude, like, there's no way that you can truly understand how much technology and money is involved in owning a streaming service, but like, that's above my pay grade, my friend. So unfortunately, we're gonna have to deal with this with a little bit of pollution from the CDs, because that's about as good as I can get right now. John Fleur says, "Are the albums signed by Adam as well?" Yo, yes. So like I said, any album purchase It has a 1 in 20 chance of getting the gold or silver foil copy and an autograph copy. And they're autographed by both me and Adam. I sent him all of the albums. He signed them. He sent them all back to me. And I've signed them as well. And like I said, every single CD purchase has like a 1 in 20 chance of getting one of the autograph copies. Also, the big merch pack, the Blood, Sweat, and Tears, the blood one, that is guaranteed to have a gold autographed copy in it. I think there's only a couple mediums and a couple smalls left, though. So, you know, at this point, it's like if you're getting that merch pack to guarantee yourself an album, you might be getting clothes that don't fit you, because I think all that's left is mediums or smalls. You'd have to check on the website. You can select your size and see if it's sold out. I'm just flipping through here. Somebody said, "Who is Nova?" What do you mean, who is Nova? You must be new here, bro. Nova's my girlfriend. She's the dopest rapper I ever met in my life. She's like, literally, besides me on the team, she's really the only other one. Like, you know, we're on our like MGK Megan Fox grind out here, but doper. We work way harder because we have to, because we're independent. Oh, man. People saying, yo, did I hear that correctly? Is Struggle Jennings on the album? Yes, Struggle Jennings on the album. Nova's on the album. Mad Child's on the album. Somebody asking, will I do a future collab with Upchurch? I did a song with Upchurch already. No telling like what the future holds for sure. Tanya Hendricks says, are you and Adam going to drop another video? You never know, man. I can't tell you. I'm not at liberty to discuss that. You guys know how I roll. I do my big announcements and keep things a secret, and you know, all of that independent music marketing stuff. So I don't know. I can neither confirm nor deny if me and Adam are going to drop another music video right away or not. Not sure. I'm just flipping through here, y'all, looking for some questions. If you guys have questions, drop them in the comment section. I'm going to add as many as I can. I know that the comments are going crazy right now, but I'm trying to slow them down over here. Yeah, people are like offended that person didn't know who Nova is. They're like, what? What do you mean, who's Nova? That's how I felt, too. I tried to keep it cool, though. Somebody said, that's a good question. Where is it? Ugh, man, I lost it. Somebody said they bought the album and it says it's pending on their end, and all that means is like you're good. You're good. You don't have to worry. Your album's coming. It just means that your shipping label hasn't been printed yet. And the second the shipping label gets printed by myself or my sister, then it'll flip over from pending to shipped or whatever. Also, there's been such a massive influx of album purchases all at once that like emails are just like jammed up right now. So even if you don't get your confirmation email or it's stuck on pending, just like don't worry. If you are worried, you can send us an email. The business email is on the website. You can send us an email and just be like, hey, this is my order number. This is my email. Can you tell me what's up? And we'll take care of it for you. No sweat. It's all good. Somebody said, would you ever get Flodzilla on a track with you? I don't think Flodzilla raps anymore, but that's my guy, man. It's one of my favorite reactors in the game. Love Flod. Shout out Flod. Hold up. Somebody said the $50 one is not guaranteed an autograph. Yes, the $50 one is guaranteed an autograph, but those sold out in like less than a minute. So these are what's left, the $15 copies, and every $15 copy has a 1 in 20 chance of being gold, silver, and autographed. So Like there? Is that good? Nova just came in and said to move the mic away from my mouth. So let me be clear. The albums, the physical albums, they're $15. Okay, just to be clear, $15. www.hangovergang.com. Dag Rate says, can you honestly say that you have better bars than White Boy's first verse on the album? Hell yeah, dude. Like that was the thing. Like because me and Adam, because our relationship started off kind of like with a beef, a lot of the project when we were writing our verses and stuff, a lot of it was like super competitive. Like we were always trying to go harder than the other guy, which was dope because it pushed us to write like some of the best verses that we've ever wrote in our lives. I know Adam said straight up the best verses he's ever written, period, are on this album. And I feel the same way. Like the verses on White Boys are obviously crazy. I'm just looking at the song list right now. The verses on Clout are nuts. The verses on Fire Emojis are friggin' unreal. Mad Child's verse on there is insane too. Don't Want to Hear It is a crazy vibe. In God We Trust verses are nuts. Free World verses are nuts. Bad Guy, Revenge, Smoke, crazy. Free World, crazy. Never Gonna Come. Like, dude, like I'm telling you, like the verses on this album they're out of this world, bro. Like we really pushed each other on this album. Yo, somebody just said, oh, what? That's got to be a wrestler. There's a wrestler in this chat. Somebody asked me a wrestling question, but I missed it because the chat's going so damn fast. Somebody said, can we get another music video off the album, please? Look, man, we just dropped the album a day ago. Just give me a second to I got to pack and ship all these albums, but I promise you I'm going to have you another music video soon, okay? I promise you that. Let me just flip through here. There we go. Somebody said, a lot of people are asking stuff they're asking stuff I've already answered. Like somebody said, is there any exclusive songs on the album that aren't available when the digital drops? And like, yes, I already said, like there's 5 exclusive songs on the album. There's 19 songs on the physical album. When the digital drops in March, there's only 14 songs on that. So there's 5 exclusive songs to the album. A lot of people asking about tour dates. When are you going to tour? Are you going to come here on tour? Are you going to go there on tour, etc., etc.? Yes, we're trying to like set up our tour for this year. Like everybody knows Nova's situation and her lungs and how she ended up in the hospital for a week like 2 years ago with a regular cold and blah, 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 blah. So it looks like, you know, things are like pretty chill in the world right now. We're going to set up a tour. And as far as like people asking like, yo, you coming to Iowa? You coming to Nashville? You coming to Chicago? You coming to here? You coming to there? We're going to go everywhere. When we drop the dates for this tour, there's going to be like 70, 80 dates. We're going to do the entire country. I'm going to stay on the road. I will stay on the road for 2 months if that's what it takes to come to all of you guys' cities and towns and see all of you in person. So just don't sweat it. And I'm not going to answer more tour questions because it's usually like, are you going to come to Iowa? Are you going to come to Idaho? Are you going to come to St. Louis? Are you going to come here? I'm not going to stop on every one of those and be like, yes, I am going to come there. Yes, I am going to come there. Just know that when we hit the road, we are hitting everywhere. We will come see everybody. We will shake all of your hands. We will give you all hugs. We will take all of the photos. We'll autograph anything you want. We'll play all the songs, and we're going to do it everywhere. And I'll just leave it at that for now. Somebody said, how many gold and silver copies do you have? We got like a few thousand that are going to be all mixed into the big batch and randomly distributed. And low key, I know I said that like your chances of getting a gold or silver copy are like approximately 1 in 20 when you get just a regular album. They actually might be better than that because we had a full box of gold albums go missing in the mail. They just got stolen, like flat out. So we've been on the line with the shipping company like every single day, like screaming at these people and trying to figure out where is this box of gold albums. And it looks like we finally found it. So it looks like it's going to be here like tomorrow. And if that's the case, then everybody's chances are actually going to go like way up. So what else we got going on here? Wade Shull says, "Have you got any feedback from Dear Slim from you know who?" Yo, look, everybody's always like asking like, did you hear anything about Dear Slim from Eminem, or did Eminem diss you in this song, or like, you know, they're always asking the Eminem questions. I get it, bro. Like, white rapper. I get it. We wouldn't exist if it wasn't for Eminem. We know. But look, like, people always ask, have you heard about Dear Slim? Is there any beef? I can tell you that I never expected to hear back about Dear Slim. We didn't make that song to get a response or a reply. That's not the reason why we did it. The reason why we did it was because it was a groundbreaking thing for an independent artist to do. To get a beat from Eminem in NFT form, that is an earth-shattering. This is the first time it's ever been done in the history of music, in the history of NFTs. That was the first time it was ever done. And because it was such an inaugural, important, groundbreaking thing, I wanted the song to be inaugural and groundbreaking and exciting. And when I finally got the beat and I heard the beat, I thought it was only right to include Eminem, which is the reason why I started rapping to begin with. I thought it was important to include him in the creation of what I was making with something that I got from him, and to do the continuation of the original Stan video and the Dear Slim video. It was just all like, it was about doing something incredibly special, doing something that paid homage, and doing something that had never been done before in the right way. It wasn't about getting a response. It wasn't about getting a reply. It was about doing something earth-shattering, and I think that it definitely was that. Hold on, I'm gonna get this thing focused. Hold up. The autofocus is going crazy on the camera right now. I have to look directly in this lens for the camera. There it is. But yeah, that's what it was about. It was about doing something cool and doing something earth-shattering and doing it in the right way, and doing it respectfully. And I think that we did that. I think it was really special. And the other question I always get is like, yo, do you think Eminem dissed you in this song? Do you think Eminem dissed you in that song? Look, I never talked about it because it's none of anybody's business, and I know that the second you talk about it, everybody's just going to say, oh, he's clout chasing, that's not true, that's not real, that never happened, it's clout, da-da-da-da-da. I can tell you, and I'm just going to tell you, like, I'm not going to give you the specifics, but I'm going to tell you in real vague terms, ambiguously. I know for a fact that Eminem never dissed me. I know for a fact that last I heard, there's absolutely no problems between myself and Eminem, period. And I'll just leave it at that. It's just like the internet trying to make something out of nothing. They like want people to beef. The internet wants people to beef for their own entertainment. And that's like a really fucked up part of internet culture, man. Just flipping through here, y'all. I'm just flipping through. Give me one sec. See, it's like even what I'm just talking about right now, when I'm like, yo, the internet wants people to beef, the internet wants people to have problems, the internet wants to get messy so they can watch that shit in real time and be entertained. Like, you know how many people in this chat are asking me, like, you could literally ask me anything right now. You ask me anything about my life, about my mental breakdown, about my sobriety, about this new album that I just dropped with Adam, about the videos, about anything that you've been wondering to yourself for so long. And instead of, out of the infinite amount of questions that people could ask, so many people are just like asking about very specific rappers. What do you think about this rapper? Did you hear what this rapper said? Da 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 da. And it's because they want me to say something so that they can then go run around on the internet and be like, did you hear what Tom McDonald said about this guy or that guy or so and so? It's like literally people trying to start drama so that they can watch it unfold on the internet and be entertained. And that is a fucking gross, disgusting part of internet culture, bro. So, like, you're never going to catch me playing into, like, your weird little games, you know? It's not going to happen. So, like, somebody said, I missed it, man. The chat goes so fast. Italian Lad says, yo, Tom, how are you? Bro, I appreciate you asking, man. Thank you. I'm good. I'm exhausted. Like, you can see the bags under my eyes right now, bro. I'm tired. We dropped the album on Friday, and we've been going hard since then. And, like, low-key, prior to this album, I was not on the internet a lot for, like, a few weeks. And people probably thought, like, oh, I saw people saying, yo, Tom's finally taking a break. He's finally chilling out a little bit and relaxing. But I wasn't. I said that I was relaxing. I said that I was chilling, but I wasn't. I was producing this album and shooting videos for this album. So, like I said, I've been going hard for like 3-4 months. So, how are you? I'm great. I'm exhausted. I'm relieved to finally get this album out. I'm happy. I'm fulfilled. And I'm excited, but I'm exhausted, bro. And dude, very rarely do people, when I'm like, yo, you can ask me anything, most people are like, what about this rapper? What about that guy? Or, they have a million questions, and that's totally fine. I get it. But very rarely do people ask, like, yo, how are you, bro? And I appreciate that, man. Thank you. I hope you're well. I hope you're well too, bro. I hope you're good. Somebody said, has Brandon Tatum asked to interview you again? I don't think so. I think his producer reached out one time, but after our first interview, I don't think like we connected for whatever reason. But I love Tatum, and like it would be dope to do another one. Tom's Leo Wild Wolf says, yo, Tom, what do you think would help people get sober? Dude, like, ugh, man, it's such an impossible question to answer, bro. Cause like, honestly, like I drank for forever, and it didn't matter. Like, hold up, I gotta refocus this camera. There we go. Like for me, like it's getting sober is like one of the most difficult things in the world. Like nothing worked for me, bro. Like being broke didn't work for me. Being hungover all the time and feeling like garbage didn't work for me. Letting it distract me from all of my dreams in my life and pretty much ruin my whole shit didn't work for me. Like nothing worked. What finally worked was like it almost killing me and resulting in like this massive mental breakdown that lasted for like 9 months, where I had to like seriously, like I was at death's door, man. Like the Reaper was creeping around, man. And, like, that's what helped me get sober. It scared the shit out of me. I was honestly like, oh, damn, like, I got to stop drinking and start living right, or I'm going to die. I'm going to kill myself. And I almost just did die from it. So that's what helped me get sober, dude. So it's different for everybody, man. Like, I think parents a lot of the time get sober because they look into their kids' eyes and realize that there's more to live for than themselves. Like all different people have different reasons for getting sober, but unfortunately for me was I had to ruin my entire life and almost die to scare me enough to want to get sober, and that's what it worked for me. John Bradbury says, Tom, you seem very pro-America. Do you have dual citizenship? Either way, I'm rocking with you. Just wondering. Yeah, I am very pro America, bro. And a lot of people bug me about that, like constantly, saying that like, yo, this guy's from Canada. Why is this guy talking about America and but he's Canadian? And it's just like, bro. First of all, I lived in America for like 7 years, bro. This is my environment. Artists make music about their environment and their life and their surroundings and the things that they're going through. So like, I'm making music about it, and like, too fucking bad if you don't like it. And also like, man, I say it all the time, but it's true, bro. Like, I never, and don't get me wrong, shout out Canada. I love Canada, but I never felt at home there. I never felt at home in Canada. And, you know, I never felt at home anywhere. I remember I went on tour twice in 2014, once with Cool Keith and once with Onyx, and we toured through Europe twice. And I remember telling myself, getting on that plane in Canada, oh man, like, when I get to Paris, I'm going to find home. Or when I get to London, I'm going to find home. When I get to Amsterdam, I'm going to find home. Athens, home. I thought I was going to find a place that felt like home when I went on tour in Europe. And I just didn't, bro. I just didn't. Nowhere felt like home. And then I returned to Canada that also didn't feel like home. And the first time I took a trip to the U.S. to travel the States and hang out with Nova and experience America for the first time many years ago. The first time I got to America is the first time I'd ever felt at home in my entire life. And then that's when I started my journey to live in America permanently and be here. And like, it's crazy, dude. Like, I've told the story a bunch of times, but when I was getting onto the plane in Canada to come to the States permanently, my dad drove me to the airport, and he shook my hand before I got on the plane, and he said, yo, man, you got one job. You got one job going to America. Live up to your potential. And I came to the U.S. 7 years ago with literally $800 in my pocket. Fresh off a mental breakdown. Fresh off of beating my alcohol addiction. $800 to my name. Came to this place that felt like home. Struggled for a while, like living in the hood with Nova. And like I've told you guys, man, like literally like had nothing. Couldn't pay our rent and groceries at the same time. Couldn't pay our bills. Our power was getting cut out constantly. Like I've told you before, we had to literally plug my fridge into an extension cord, run the cord out of our window, and plug it into our neighbor's garage so our fridge would stay on when our power got cut, so our food didn't spoil. Like, we were doing all of our grocery shopping at the dollar store, always. Like, if we had $150 or something, like, combined, it was like, yo, let's get some food, and we go to the dollar store and do groceries. I bought this shirt, this flannel, I bought for $3 at a Goodwill, like 4 or 5 years ago with Nova when we were living in that place. We had cockroaches all inside the kitchen and rain and water pouring through the roof and rats living in the walls, and it was gnarly. But it felt like home. And Dear Rappers came out, and it went viral, and I was embraced by the people who call America home for the first time. And that just solidified it for me. And being able to be witness to, there's this thing called like the American spirit that you might think is just some poetic wishy-washy thing that people say and put it on t-shirts and stuff like that, but I got to witness the American spirit in real time with my own eyes over the last 7 years, and I'd like to think I've adopted a little bit of it within myself, and it is the most incredible X factor, this untangible drive that just exists in people here. It's the most incredible thing I've ever seen. And one of my best friends, like Adam Calhoun, being able to witness that in him, he's probably one of the strongest examples anybody could ever look at. It's just a really, I don't care what anybody says, man. Yeah, I was born in Canada, I traveled the world. Without the shadow of a doubt, in my humble opinion, United States is the greatest country in the world. Period. Flat out. Done. Don't at me. There's no question. I just love it here, bro. So, I know a lot of people like to be upset about how much I love the United States, but I mean, fuck you. People asking, yo, how did you and Adam get connected to do the album? I think we already kind of talked about that. Like I said, man, it started with beef. We got on the phone, screamed at each other, and I don't know. It almost turned into some real rap beef. But for whatever reason, man, we worked it out and we got this new album done. So, pardon me. Look, y'all. What's up? Yeah. Okay, so my sister is cruising over here right now to grab a bunch of boxes and some CDs for me and stuff, so she can insert them, the gold ones, into the stacks that she's got going on, because she needs some more. So I'm gonna go give these albums to my sister right now so she can do her thing. Like I said, my whole family's in on this. You got myself, Nova, my sister, my mom, and my dad working full time for y'all right now. So look, y'all, it's been an absolute pleasure, man. I'm gonna leave it at that. I gotta go help pack these CDs up and help my sister out. If you want a copy of our brand new album, The Brave, get your copy now. We are over 3/4 sold out. They're going to be gone in the next 48 hours. And when they're gone, we are never making a single copy ever, ever, ever again. So get your piece of history while they last. From the bottom of my heart, and I hate speaking for people, but I'll speak for Adam. We gave this album absolutely everything we had. We left it all on the table. There's no woulda, coulda, shouldas in my head. There's no what ifs in my heart. We put it all on this album. Grab your copy before they're gone. And on behalf of me and Adam Calhoun, man, we love you so much. From the bottom of our hearts, thank you guys. We are very grateful. And The Brave. It's for the people that want to stick out instead of fit in. It's for the people who want to run toward instead of run away. And it's for the people who want to stand up while the rest of the world sits down. We are the brave. I love y'all. Have a great evening. I'll talk to you soon.